Hello everybody, how are you? This is Heart to Heart Readings, otherwise known as Jackie. Welcome to my YouTube Live. I'm an angel reader. I don't know, spirit medium. I don't know. I talk to a lot of beings, and I can also do pet readings as well. You can go onto my website at hearttoheartreadings.com to look at my services as well as my testimonials. So since there's not many people here at all, well, there's 0 right now, I'm gonna do a little general just to keep things going. I got a new deck. It's called Everyday Witch Oracle or something like that. It's super cute. As you can see, like on the front, there's like these cats, and it's so cute. And then with like every card, there's always a little animal there, which is always cool. So since today might be a busy day, I'm limiting the free questions to 5 people only that are new subs only. So there's a 5-person limit on that. And then current subs just pay $3 for a question. So for today's general, all right. I mean, first of all, they're showing me, oh yeah, I think it's a new moon, right? There's an influence on the moon today for sure. Now, Maggie, hey, what's up? Hope you're doing well as well. So for today's general in the beginning, this is given to passion. And as you can see, she's really just doing her own thing, and she's very bold and brave and confident and is simply doing what she wants, you know, whatever that really gives her passion. Now, some of you guys are already intuitive. You guys are probably mediums already. And I think it's either that you're coming into your gifts and you're recognizing who you truly are. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I actually was thinking about you because I remember one time you asked me, like, can you go on like earlier? So I was like, this is early. But anyway, Spirit is saying that we're coming to realize our soul gifts, our true soul gifts, and what it is that really makes us unique. And, you know, something that I realized a few days ago is that we don't have to have abilities, or we don't have to be a certain professional in something to influence other people's lives, aka to help other people with their spiritual journey. It's really just being yourself. And then once you truly are yourself, you're tapping into your soul purpose and other soul purpose too, because you're reflecting what it's like to feel and to experience joy. And that those little moments of joy that you kind of just exude naturally, you know, those parts of your personality that are true to you, people are going to see that, and they're going to be like, oh shit, you know what? I'm missing something like that. I need to go get something like that. Obviously it's not material, but of course, you know what I mean? So there's going to be people, they're saying that there's going to be teachers that are coming in to influence your journey, and they're just happy to be themselves. And you're going to be like, oh, so that's how you do it? So I don't know. It just looks like everybody wants to do something fun now. Like there's a desire to have more fun, it seems. Like I noticed on YouTube, you know, there's people are like influencers, not like Instagram influencers, more like people that talk about politics. That's what I follow on Instagram. You know, just big people. They're saying like, you know what, we need to lighten things up. There's a need for joy. There's a need for humor. So yeah, it looks like that's something that we're going to be experiencing, just letting go and releasing. And it's the new moon, so it's taking in the new and letting go of the old. So it just seems like a time to have fun and to be yourself. All right, so who wants to ask a question? Weirdly, I feel like maybe the reason why there's not many people here is because I didn't write like tarot card reading in the title, so it's not many people, but it's okay. I guess today would be a chill day today. And as always, my dogs are like sleeping in the back. And if you guys, I don't know, if you guys aren't looking for a reading, I guess I could just do like another general, because there's not much popping at this time. I feel like I have to talk about my dream though. Like last night I had a dream. Oh, and look what popped out. It says listening to wisdom. Aren't these cards so cool? Irene A, hi, how are you? but man, this card is like super magical. But I had this dream where like basically I had no control over my environment, and like that, I guess, fear was playing itself in my dream. And I was live, and like for some reason there were just like a shit ton of spammers just like spamming my live chat, and like they were going so fast that I couldn't like take one person out and block them, because like everything was like do 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 do, like all the chats were moving super fast, and I was just like not in the zone. I was super spacey, really disoriented. And actually, you know what? That reminds me, I have to grab my crystal. Crap, whatever, it's over there. But anyway, and then I dreamt that like there was a tornado in the ocean, and it like swept me and my friends into the tornado. I don't know, it's just crazy. And like people were like talking over me and stuff in my lives. Oh my god. I woke up and I was like, what does this mean? And he says, maybe it does have to do with the moon, because I've been having bad dreams lately also. Yeah, maybe. I think it's just like taking stock of what we need to let go of. Because I've noticed also that this is a very transformative transformative stage for people to take the leap and just let go of all of the anxiety, the paranoia they have, stuff like that. Irene A, are you here to ask a question, Irene? Maybe I'll do let's do a moon reading right now, since there's not much activity. So let's do a moon reading. And as also, if you guys want a personal reading with me, you can go into my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, and all my services are there. If you wonder what's the difference between a reading on here and a reading that's on my website, obviously the 1 hour personal is going to be more comprehensive, but the 1 card and the 2 card questions are like way more in detail than what you would receive here. So, okay, Irene, yes, you can ask away. Just make sure you like and sub first, okay, Irene? All right. But anyways, as I was going to continue with my new moon reading, the card that we got, aren't these cards just so cute? It's like a little cat in the back all the time, every time. It says change and progress. All right, so immediately, obviously, you know, he's on the water, and it kind of just looks like we're riding on a boat on the water, but we're not in control of the boat's direction, because it's the water and the currents that's guiding us, and it's kind of going fast, the water. So the way that we're traveling is faster than we would like it to. However, we seem like very peaceful with what's going on. I think it's because we know that we're heading towards a direction that's for our own benefit, so we're not worried about the speed in which we're progressing. It's so cute. The little cat in the back's like scared. He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall in the water. Yeah. And as you can see, it looks like he's heading onto land. So what that means to me is that we're taking control of our lives again, and we're putting like what we want into practice. So say for example, somebody like is like really afraid to socialize. Well, now this person is just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put my foot in the door, and like, you know, he looks up events online and like drives there. Maybe he doesn't even walk in, but the fact that he's there, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna step out of my car, just walk around. I don't have to talk to anybody. You know, putting things into practice. Wheat Tins, I like that name. Yes, you can. You can be added. Oh, Jose. Oh, wait. Jose, you didn't even say hi. I didn't even know you were here. But Hey and Jose just donated. So the people that paid, they're gonna be first in line. So it's Hey, it's Jose. Hi, Jose. I am well, Wheat Tins. I hope you are well as well. So many wells. And then it's see. It's Irene A, and then it's B. Okay. All right. So that's list. Hey, are you ready to go first? Okay. What's your question? By the way, you guys, I'm also getting the sense that you guys need to meditate. Because it just seems like there's like a lot going on in your, whether it's in your world or in your mind, either one or both. They're saying that you're very scatterbrained. So if you meditate, it'll just help you to hone in on what you're supposed to focus on, okay? All right, so Hey says, I'm not sure what to ask, so a general is good. All right, I feel like I actually need to go into this deck here rather than the Everyday Witch card. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, you got 2 cards. Oh, damn. All right, shit. So you got Spiritual Teacher and you got Oracle cards. So I'm going to go in with, I don't know, they seem like they're really, obviously it's very straightforward. You're going to be dabbling into Oracle cards and you're actually going to be like, I think I can make a living out of this. I like your response to the cards. Mattia Lewis, yes, you can be added. I'll put you in later, okay? Just remind me if I happen to forget, because sometimes I do that. But yeah, it's very straightforward. This is very cut and dry reading. Like, you're going to be an Oracle card reader, and you're going to be realizing that you do have intuitive spiritual gifts that you're going to be offering. But it looks like you're going to be doing it privately, not in secret, but just to, like, the close few around you, because, like, you seem, like, shy of the limelight. Oh, you just bought a tarot deck. Okay. It just looks like you'll be rehearsing it and practicing it with your close friends. Looks like your mom, and like your close family members and stuff like that. Let's see. I know this is super weird, but like they said that you're a witch. I know that's so weird. Even I'm just like, what? But it's not that you use like herbs and stuff like that, because I'm not really familiar with that, with being a witch, but I know that they use like ingredients and spells and stuff like that. But there's just something about you that intuitively, like you're just like, oh, like my kid is sick. You know what? I think, instead of using that, I need to use this one. Or when it comes to the cards, you just automatically know what to do. And it's like once you see the spread of cards, you're just like, you get the overall whiff of energy, almost kind of like a scent, and you're just like, oh yes, I see. And it turns in your mind and you just like spew out the information, and the person in front of you is just like, how did you know this about me? Or like, how did you see all of this? Like, I just saw this yesterday, kind of a thing, So that's really cool for you. And they also want to talk about spiritual gifts. I know this is just really weird, but I actually see you standing in front of people, like on a podium and presenting. It almost looks like you're doing a TED Talk. Like, I don't know if you're really good at public speaking or something like that, but there's something about you that needs to be getting out. Like, you need to say something and you want people to know, so that it's almost like self-forgiveness, or like how to say sorry and how to forgive and stuff like that. Does that make sense to you? Like, it really looks like a TED Talk of like how to communicate and how to apologize. He says, this was my first time getting something like this. Was scared about what my husband would think. I mean, what are you scared of, I guess? Ife says, hi, can I get a reading? Can I like hear about my future in general? Okay, there's a lot going on. He says, a little, it sounds like mainly like things I tell my sisters. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. I guess we'll wait for like the rest to unfold. But interestingly enough, that's just what I see. I don't know, sounds really interesting. Maybe you can do a tarot card reading on yourself and see what comes up. Hi, Felix, how are you? Okay, now let me update the list. So for the new folks that are here, please sub and like before you get a free read, okay? And everybody here, please like it, the video. And I have to remind the free read folks that the paid subs, they always get first dibs, okay? And you're welcome to pay as well so that things can progress a little faster for you, because sometimes paid reads, they just keep adding up, you know, so sometimes the free people have to wait a little longer. Okay, thanks for liking and subbing. So I've put you guys on the list. So this is what it looks like. And Jose, you paid. So what is your question, Jose? My question is, what messages can my angels tell me about these next months or next year? Okay. For some reason, Jose, like I feel in your question that you have a real need to like pick things up, to experience life, like go, 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 like hurry up. I want to see like, what's my next step and what's my next experience. You're welcome, hey, hey. Now I'm going to use the new deck for you because I feel like that's where I need to go. Yeah, wow, you got 3. What the heck? These cards just keep wanting to come out and they keep wanting to come out. So I'm just going to limit it to 2 because it just seems like too much to do 3. But you know what? Let's just do 3. Okay, so the first 2. Ooh. All right. It says, the words are kind of tiny, but it says affirmations for healing the heart. And this one says connect with Gaia. All right. Oh, okay, I see. And then the third card is kind of like a detail card. It says affirmations for growth. So let's see, when I put these all together, it kind of just looks like you need to do some consoling. Who's this for though? You're asking for the next, which angels want to tell you about these next months or next year? All right, I know that this isn't something that people want to hear, but let me see how they can come through with it. Yeah, it just looks like you're grieving a loss. I know that's like the scariest thing that could come up in a reading. You're just going to be like, who's going to die? But I think the reason why they want to bring this information forward is not just to tell you like, oh, someone's going to pass away, but it's more like someone's going to pass away, but this is also going to be like very almost life changing. Like it's going to like put your focus in a new direction. Like it's just going to shift. Your perspective is going to shift at a new angle from this death. Because I don't know, it's almost like I see you like suiting up like energetically and you're like, okay, like I know what I want to do now. And you know, this death isn't going to hold me back. In fact, it's going to make me who I am. My dogs. They look like little like computer dogs because they just did like the same thing at the same time. Yeah, so let's see. All right. Well, first of all, they're showing me that you have a lot of spiritual wisdom, because it's like, like when someone's going through a hard time, like you kind of just know what to say. And then you walk away and you ask yourself, like, it felt like I just pulled that out of my ass, but it just came from like a higher place. So that's how you knew what to say and how to say it so immediately. And that's what you're going to be doing for yourself, though, as well as for the people around you, because I feel like someone's going to be grieving a lot harder than you, or rather, you know, kind of like how you are already. You're going to put your focus aside and put your needs aside almost. Well, your need is to help those around you. So that's what I'm trying to say. And you're going to be consoling the people around you from this death or this Yeah, it looks like a death. Let's see. Whatever it is that they say that you like to talk, and that, oh my God, Felix, don't say that. It's going to be a tough job, to be honest. Well, here's the thing. Like, yeah, it's going to be tough. But I don't know. It's like you're going to know what to do. You're just going to like put your emotions aside for a bit and just focus on the people that need it the most. And damn it, what are they trying to say? Yeah, actually, you're right. It's not going to be easy because death affects everybody in different ways. And the way that you hold on to it, it's like you don't even know how to hold on to it because your energetic, like soul body is so light that it constantly feels like it's lifting. So to have something as, you know, terrible or so hard as a death from, you know, I don't know if this is your, it seems like it's your family. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just someone that you know quite well. It's just going to be really quite strange on your energetic body. But this is when you need to step out. Like you can help as many people as you want, but you need to step out. And they're showing me like you taking a step out into nature or like the park or something like that, because it says connecting with Gaia right here. It looks more like a park, so it doesn't look like you're going to Yosemite or something like that. But and somehow connecting with nature, even just for a little bit, is going to remind you of what your soul purpose is. And then that's going to give you the energy to go out and help again. All right, Jose, I feel like that was the end of the reading. Yeah, I don't know. It's always kind of weird to end it there, but it's most likely there's more to be said. It's just that it's not the right time right now to say it. You're welcome, Jose. All right. That was a heavy one. And Felix also donated, so now it's Felix's turn. Felix had 2 questions. Okay, Jose. And, you know, if you're not feeling strong enough and you feel intimidated by the future, just call in your angels. All right. So, Felix, what's your 2 questions? Pretty Ashley, I'm sorry, but the free reads list is closed. However, you're welcome to donate $3 if you want to still get a read. All right. Let me just take a little breather. All right. Any angel guidance at this moment? Yeah. Okay, number 2 is what's going to happen real soon. Wait, what? What's going to happen real soon I should look forward to? Oh, okay. All right. Are you on the computer a lot, Felix? Like, and like you don't turn like the lights on in your room or something like that? I mean, the light thing is not like a big deal, but it just looks like you're lost and that you're trying to find something through the internet that will restore your sense of like path, like feeling the feet on the ground and knowing your path, kind of a thing. It's okay. They said that you're looking for hope. They're okay. Yeah. So they're saying that hope is actually all around you. Because they're showing me like them opening their arms like this. Well, you can't. my, you know, it's like really open like that. and my dog, they're just exuding like this light, and they're showing me that hope is everywhere. Like hope is everywhere that you look. There's hope to be seen in every object, in everything, because even the smallest atoms that God has created is made out of love. So how can hope not be in there, which is everywhere? um, they're saying, yeah, I mean, I already said that a lot of the times you try to find yourself through the internet, and like the way that you post, oops, sorry about that. The way that you post selfies, like you do it to gain like clout almost, if that makes sense. Like you do it to gain a sense of affirmative identity, like compliments, and I don't know, just like compliments that solidify who you are. But it's like, oh, okay, well, they're showing me that like your energy field right now is just very spread out, and it just doesn't feel very contained. Obviously, meaning that you don't know who you are, and you just like give yourself away a lot, hoping that other people are going to define you based off of, the gift that you give them or something like that. But it never really reaches your soul, because you don't believe them when they're smiling at you and like saying like thank you and stuff like that. Okay, you're a perfectionist. I can see that. But that makes sense, because to be a perfectionist is to try to solidify your energy, right? If you know what I mean. I mean, it's not about the following. It's just more like looking for affirmative attention, if that makes sense. Attention to affirm who you are. I mean, what they're showing me is that you are looking at your life based off of your current perspective. So right now you feel like hopeless. And based off of that hopelessness, you're trying to seek out who you are, but like you keep digging and digging, and you're not finding anything because you're using your current false belief. And there's a lot of like instant gratification that I think that you tend to fall trapped to a lot. Like you look for the next best thing, and it could happen, but even still you don't believe that that best thing is going to make you happy, like even if you do experience that. So it's very like, I'm looking for the next best thing, and that thing happens, but you're just like, oh no, like that didn't really fulfill me, or I know this is like going to crumble at any moment. Because I kind of like saw that through your second question. Oh, they want me to put out some cards. Okay, let's do that. They want me to do like a 3 spread card. Oops. Okay. Let's see. I'm really confused by this spread. Hold on. Let me just reach into the first one. Well, first of all, this card that says leadership, you're afraid to take it, because you think that once you start a project or do something like that, like somehow it's just gonna fuck up. And it's like you'd rather not start than to feel like you can't win, or that you can't do it. And this card is like, okay, Felix, it's like you don't need to find and seek happiness. All you need to do is turn yourself inside out, because who we are is everything that we need and want to be already. And that's within us. So we need to turn that aspect inside out so that we're seeing what we want to experience and we're being what we want to feel and things like that. And this literally says, basically, you're going to write a book, but it looks like like a book about your story and your life and its challenges, because I think you're going to be teaching, whether it's you or like the people around you, what it's like to succeed and fail and have it to be so dramatic, that success and the failure to be so dramatic all at one time, and what you can actually gain and learn from that, so that other people don't have to view their success and their failure in such a perspective that people usually do, which is, I'm not even going to try because it's not going to work, kind of a thing, or something like that. I don't know. There's something very, very much deeper than what I've just said that you want to put into this journal or this book. It looks more like something you're going to publish and to be an author. So I feel like I'm already answering number 2. And I don't know, it just seems like number 2 and number 1 is merged. So that's a success story for you right here. And you got 2 cards in the 3rd section. So number 3 is technically 2 cards. It says creative expression. It says practice. Basically, you need to dip your toe into whatever it is that you think will give you joy. It's like the most people have it worse than you scenario. I don't know what you mean by that, but you're probably getting somewhere. But anyway, with the 3rd card thing, they're saying that don't be afraid to see what's out there. Don't be afraid to learn and to express yourself, and to have those moments where you're just so giddy with joy that you just want to jump up and down and clap the 2 heels of your feet together. And also don't be afraid to be sad either, because once you realize how to ride the waves and the motions of emotion, you're going to come to realize that stagnancy in sadness is not forever. That you can be resilient knowing that the joy is within you always, and that no matter what you come to experience in your life, now and forever, there's always emotion, and yet at the same time, there's always a constant. But it's you who's the constant one. And it's you who knows that when something bad happens, you know how to deal with it, and you know how to stay true to you, still be humble, still be calm and brave, and know that the storm will pass. So he said, yeah, my life's not that great, but there's other people who believe they have it worse, and it's clearly not a death. I know what you mean by that. I just don't know how that fits into your book. Oh, really? That's awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's great. So Felix, this is a very comprehensive read. So I feel like it's something that you need to look at every now and then. Like when you refer back to the timestamps that I put up like a day or 2 later, look back at it so that you can be like, oh shit, I see what she's saying. And even if things do change based off of this reading, the only thing that will really stick is how resilient you truly are inside. I'm still having issues though, and they're going to have to do deeper research. Uh-oh. Well, I hope that goes well. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the issue with failure is that you feel like you don't have control over your body because of your health and your sickness. So that makes you constantly think like, I don't want to do anything because something's going to fuck up. But, this is a whole process in which the reading I just said. Okay, so Nabrisha Archie, I feel like I've done a reading for you. Let me see. I feel like I've seen you before. So I've done a reading for you before, Nabrisha, so you wouldn't be able to fit into the free read. However, you're welcome to donate $3 if you want a free one. Nina XOXO just made a payment. Perfect. I'll put you on the list then. You'll be at the front. And Empress Daisy, hi, how are you? Let me see that payment really quick, just to make sure, and to see if anybody else also donated. Okay, so Nina, what's your question? Because I do see that you've made a payment. Thank you for that. Dude, I have so many mosquito bites. By the way, if you guys get bit by mosquitoes like constantly, and you know there's a period where you don't get bit, and then there's another period where suddenly you're just getting bit like left and right, there's a spiritual meaning for that. So mosquitoes, or you know, other bugs or something like that, they're basically meant to show you that you have anger problems that you need to release, or like you're denying your emotions. And you know, typically these emotions are frustration or rage or aggression, anger, you know, that kind of stuff. And you need to process it rather than stuffing it and trying not to look at it. So because once you feel it, then you can release it, right? Okay. Aw, no problem, Empress Daisy, but it's good to see you. So Nina says, where's Eric's head at when it comes to me? Okay, so it sounds like you guys are talking. I mean, like, all right, I feel like this is going to be fun. So let me see. Well, he thinks that you're a very sweet girl, first of all, Nina. Like, he just looks at you and he's like, aw, like, aw. Like, she always does the right thing. Like, she's just so sweet and kind. Because when he looks at you while you're interacting with other people, you're always smiling at other people, and you touch people's hearts, and like he kind of sees that from a third person perspective. And he's just like, aw. All right. Are you aware that he's your twin flame? And if you don't know what a twin flame is, oh, you're aware. Perfect. Because they're like, twin flame, they kept saying it over and over. I can't even say it that fast. You learned recently. Okay. So where's his head at right now? I mean, oh, wow. It's so weird because, like, I looked into his perspective, and it's like his perspective turned into your belly, which was pregnant. So I don't know why they're taking me into the future, but it looks like he's gonna impregnate you. He's gonna give you a baby. Empress Daisy, I'm not gonna be on tomorrow, but I'll be on Tuesday. I know, that's freaking random, right, Nina? And hey, a twin flame is basically your soul's supposed to be like you came into this world as your own soul, but you also had like a mirror soul that reflects all of your aspects and your personality, your characteristics, and it's the opposite of you. And it's like a masculine, and there's a feminine, or the female can be masculine and the man can be feminine. And basically once they meet, they're supposed to, it breaks through all of like their karma dramatically, and it really helps them progress into loving beings and stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. There's a lot to it. Christy Colden says, is the list still open? I mean, not for the free reads, but for the donations, yes, it's open. Anyways. So I know that you're thinking present time, Nina, which is why I was also confused why they're showing me the future, but let's see. So Nina, Eric is very intent on settling down with you because I think he knows in his heart of hearts that you're the one and there will be nobody else, literally. Like if you were to die, like, I know that's super dramatic, but I mean, I don't even think that he thinks of this, but it's like if you were to like die for whatever reason, like there would just be like a chunk of him that's gone forever in this physical existence. A I kind of want to draw a card on this for some reason, so let's do that. Oh, whoa. All right, so you got 2 cards, and if you're wondering what this is, it's the, what is it? The Witch Oracle? The Witch. Everyday Witch Oracle. And as you can see, these cards, it's all about water. It's about being on a boat, and it's about going somewhere. And it's funny because this one right here, she like knows what she's doing, but then this one's like, whatever. I'm gonna play my Switch later. Let's see. So with this twin flame experience, there's going to be pivotal moments for you in which you have to let go and release and be open to whatever is going to happen, aka being present. I know that's confusing, right? And then there will be other moments where you'd be like, there's something I really need to do right now. Like, we got to talk about this. Like, right now we need to address this, blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of like switch in emotions, but you seem like a very go with the flow type person because it just seems like there was no anxiety with the question that you were asking me. It just seemed like genuine curiosity. So true. I get it. You're right. I know we are both going through our own growth. Yeah, so when you say that, it kind of reminds me of control. So just like letting go of control and coming to know what assertiveness and responsibility is like, rather than clutching and, demanding kind of thing. And, I did say that you seem like a very go with the flow type person, which you are. It's just that this relationship and this experience and this current timeline is teaching you how to let go and relax and to be who you truly are. Are you a water sign, Nina? And Tanya, yes, the donations are through PayPal. Yes, you are a water sign? Oh, you're an Aquarius, sun sign, moon sign, Cancer. Aquarius is wind, right? Yeah, they're wind. Pisces, Venus, blah, blah, blah. So, seems like you have a lot of water signs in you? I don't know. Oh, yeah, air. I said wind. Basically, you're on a journey, and you already know that. It's just that right now, you gotta, like I said, learn how to relax a little. So I don't know. It was a very short read, Nina. But I mean, if you're more curious, just book a reading with me, like a 1-card read or a 2-card on my site, hearttoheartreadings.com. Okay, because I feel like that's the end, but I feel like there's more you want to know. All right, you're welcome, Nina. Okay, so next person is Irene A. Is Irene still here? Okay. Irene says, is there any love coming my way anytime soon? Okay. It's weird because it just felt like a yes and a no. Because it's like, yes, like you want like romance and you want a date, but for some reason your front door is closed and, sometimes, sorry, the motorcycle. Okay, it's gone. And then sometimes you would lock that front door. And like, I don't know if you realize that you're doing this, but it's like, there's a part of you that doesn't want to open yourself up. It feels very restrictive. Like there's only like so few people that you trust and you allow into your heart space. And it's like you try to be more open and to be more fluid, so to speak, but I don't know if you know how to unlock that restrictive part in you. You're still healing from a past relationship. That makes sense. So is there any love coming your way anytime soon? They're saying, well, that's up to you. Like, do you want to finally try to process your past relationship and your wounds that you might be coming up right now, or do you want to just chill and you know, just let life take you the way there in the way that you want at your pace. You know what I'm saying? So that's really up to you. Does that make sense, Irene? I feel like they want to keep this very straightforward with you. Like, I don't know if it's a time thing or what, or if you're indecisive, I don't know. But that was very straightforward, and they kind of just wanted to keep it at that, Irene, okay? All right. So Wheat Tins, are you still here? Okay, Wheat Tins, what's your question? And by the way, while she posts her question, I want to advertise my services. I am an angel reader. I'm an angel reader, and I'm a spirit channeler, medium. And I can talk to pets. So I have a lot of those services on my website, hearttoheartreadings.com. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, and I also do lost pet readings for an hour at 120. If you guys are interested in that, I feel like some of you are interested in getting a reading with your pet. So I do 30 minutes for $60. If you want to communicate with a pet that has crossed the bridge, or if you want to talk to your furry friends that are here today. All right. So Wheat 10 says, "What's coming up for me?" Okay. Now that is a very loose-ended question. So like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like love? Do you mean career? Yeah, I do pet readings. I don't know. How do I mean, they're really simple creatures, first of all. Like, a reading with a person is a lot more complex because they have a lot more baggage, I guess. But then pets, they're just like, why do I need to worry about that? Like, life is good. All right, a general reading. Okay, there you go. Ooh. All right, so you want a general reading, and it says strength and resilience. Now, there's a part of you that's kind of like a hermit, like the crab, a hermit. I don't know if you're like really afraid of socializing or just putting yourself out there, but you hide yourself like a lot. It's like you don't let yourself see the light of day almost. It's like if you do go out, it's to like go to the grocery stores to get like a bag of chips, and then you scurry out of there really quick. And do you see this female? She's just very, very strong, and she's casting her wand like, I have the intention of succeeding. You know, I have one clear-cut intention, and that is to, I don't know, be happy or whatever. And she goes out and she gets it with her magic and stuff. I think you don't allow yourself to be powerful. Because this card is showing me that you are just that. Like, you have a lot of magic in you that is very powerful. But it's like you're afraid to let people see that. Or, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's about you, because it's like, I think you innately know that you're a confident person, but it's like you stoop yourself down to the level of those around you. Does that make sense to you so far? You don't like the attention. I mean, what are you afraid of with that attention? Like, what do you think is going to happen? Or what's the first fear that comes up when you think about it getting attention? Is that like all that you're afraid of? Or are you not aware of what you're afraid of? Because you were like, judgment? Yeah, it kind of looks like you're not aware. I think, because you're also very resilient. That's what they're telling me. Like this card says basically strength and resilience. So that is who you are already. Like I thought that you didn't know how to be that way, but you already are that way. But you're like you let yourself go in terms of your character. Um let's see, what can we tell her? I'm talking to your angels right now. Actually, I think you're right about that judgment part. Because I just see like a lot of eyes that are on you, but at the same time, the eyes on these people, they're very like dark figures. Not that they're demons, but it's just that like they're really like out to get you in the sense that they feed off of your fear and they thrive from your, your depression or your fear or something like that. So um these are sick beings, in my opinion. And there's a lot of them out there, but let's see what we can do about this. Oh, okay, I see, I see. So, I'm actually going to be writing a blog about this, but, you're basically dealing with bullies here. But the thing is that you're letting them get to the best of you because bullies, they want the people around them. There you go. You said I kind of got bullied when I was younger. Um, Bullies, they thrive from taking other people's energy and they thrive from making the other people know, or rather making those around them know that they're weaker. Um, and it's like you internalize that and you stoop yourself down to that level so that you don't get picked on. But it's like you're so strong and resilient already, so that all you really need to do is just come to live your life. And then it's like, even if they bother you, it's like, you'll be like, all right, whatever. Because your energetic barrier is very thick. And that's not a bad thing at all. It just means that you're very resilient. So even if you do get picked on, you just be like, all right, bye. Just go the other way. I think you just need to practice not giving a shit, honestly. Um, they want to talk about how I got bullied. Okay, well, I'm gonna be basically, like I said, writing a blog about this, and like, this bully, basically is really fixated on making sure that I'm always intimidated. But the way that I got over it is my guides came to tell me that there's basically more to life than your bully, literally, and that is a logical statement, right? Mattia Lewis says I got bullied too. Yeah, and you just got to let them live their life. Even if that means letting them do something to you, no matter what, they can never take away who you truly are because that is always going to be within you. So then it's a matter of perspective. So you basically, instead of zooming into how this person is treating you, zoom out of it and realize there's more to life than your bully. It's kind of like something that you got to tell yourself. And there's also certain things that we do to invite them back into our life. We tend to focus basically on how to control the environment around us because we grew up with the experience that so much chaos was happening outside of us that we needed to do something about it. It led to having trust issues. Yeah, it's just like a deterioration of our boundaries because we kind of just kept letting it go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically we just need to practice how to affirm our boundaries. It doesn't mean having to say, fuck you, you're a dipshit. You don't have to say that. You just, they can't change your reaction, basically. Like for me, when I realize that I'm getting too paranoid and trying to control my environment, I have to tell myself that like, there's more to life than this, and I can't control my environment. I can only allow the peace within me to show itself, basically. So I don't know. I hope that helped. But What do they want to continue saying about your reading, Wheatons? Oh, okay. So Wheatons, as you get older, you're gonna have a child, and this baby, not only are you gonna like biologically give it life, but you're also going to instill within that baby, you're free to do whatever you wish. I don't know if that's impactful for you, but you're telling your baby, like, I guess, who is also like kind of your inner child. I don't know. They kind of like are symbiotic. Um, but you're telling this baby, even if you want to hurt yourself, no, it's not your mini, mini me. It's like, I don't know. I see like a literal baby, and you're holding it like this. So I don't know. It's so weird because they're showing me that it's literally who you are, yet it's something outside of you. So yeah, it's your baby. Um, but at the same time, as you're talking to this baby, you're also talking to yourself. So you tell your baby, like, even if you desire to hurt yourself in any way, kind of like you do when you're kind of like a hermit, you you tell your baby, aka your kid, that nothing is going to affect you, even if you do hurt yourself, or even if you do get hurt. Like, you tell this baby, like, I want you to know that. Um, and you say to your baby, like, even when I'm not here, like if you get old and you pass away or something like that, even if I'm not here, know that you can still protect yourself, because that baby will have the same resilient barrier that you do. So I don't know. It seems very powerful, wheat tins, that what they showed me. So I think that's also what you need to be telling yourself until you can really come to believe and experience that, so that you can pass it on to your kid, right? So I think that was a reading for you, wheat tins. All right. So Mattia Lewis, where you at? You're welcome, wheat tins. You too. All right, Mattia, what's your question? And again, I do pet reads. Hi, Priscilla. Yes, you can donate. Let me pull up the link for you. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so Mattia Lewis says, I want to know what's coming towards me in love. I mean, there's a very tall gentleman coming your way, first of all. For some reason, he looks like he's wearing like a tuxedo and like has like gel back hair. They're saying that you're going to get married to this guy. Let's see how soon it will be. It looks like he's coming within like 2 years. Oh, sorry, my eye is like itchy. And it looks like you'll date like one person before him, but this person that's before your future husband, you're not going to be really digging him that much. But in terms of your husband, he's basically everything that you've ever wanted. He's handsome, he's creative, he's authoritative, he's assertive in that, like, if something's wrong, like, he'll bring it up to you immediately. He also looks like a good cook. Or I don't know, he just looks like he's cooking. And he's like, oh, hey, like, what's up, Mattia? Or something like that. He's very tall. Like, he looks like he's 6 feet tall. Looks like he just towers over me. Priscilla, how is it to donate? What do you mean? You just go to the link and then you put in your price and your payment information and stuff. Let's see. And this guy also has a lot of friends. I feel like that's a key pointer for you in case you're like, who is this person? I must know now. If it's somebody that you know already, yes, it is somebody that you know already, actually. Because your angels are like, yes! Because they want you to be happy and they want you to experience what it is that you desire. So, oh, you say, actually, I have no friends. Oh, no, I'm not saying that you have a lot of friends. It's him that has a lot of friends. And that's how you're going to be able to know, like, is it him? Oh, Priscilla, you sent me $8 when a reading is $3 here. Oh, Priscilla, I think you're getting confused with my old system on my website. So on YouTube, it's $3 for a question, and then I've already changed my prices on my website. It's $12 for one card reading. Mattia, that's another question. I feel like I don't have the energy to like tap into that. I feel like I have to move on to another person, and which they're telling me that I should. So Mattia, I'm gonna end your reading there, okay? All right. So Priscilla, did you intend to send $8? Oh, you want 2 questions? Okay. So do you want to cancel that payment and then just send me 6? Or did you want me to keep the 8? And while that's being figured out, I'm gonna see if the free reads are ready. Oh, you want me to keep the 8? Is that what you meant? So if that's what you meant, go ahead and put in your 2 questions then, because I thought that this might take a little longer, but guess not. And is Ife and Kat McCauley still here? Oh, thanks, Priscilla. Okay, then go ahead and post your 2 questions then. Okay, Ife is still here, perfect. Okay, so that's number 1. What are Antonio's current intentions and feelings towards me? He's a Capricorn and I'm a Cancer. All right, so the card that you got for number 1 is transformation and change. It looks like you're gonna like drop him, honestly. Like he's gonna be like a fly in the wind to you. Within like less than a month, they're telling me that this is gonna happen. I don't know. It just looks like one day you're just gonna be like, you know what? This guy is just making me wait around. He's wasting my energy, wasting my time. I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I'm tired. But in terms of his, I don't know. They kind of want me to. Oh wait. Kind of confused here. Because there's just like these 2 cats in the back. And oh, they're telling me that that's assistance because it looks like you're going to be having a hard time. Am I even getting this right? Can you let me just? Oh, okay. So our guides, my guides, getting confused. My guide showed me that he's really emotionally unavailable with you, and it's weird because he looks like a very loving and sincere, caring man, and I think that's what's so confusing because it's like, yeah, like you're the one that I meant to date, but it doesn't feel like you want to like me or something like that. So I think you're just ready to ditch him, honestly. And this is assistance right here, because they're saying that like there's a new man that you're going to meet, first of all, and you're going to be needing some help to pry off your fingers from Antonio, because I don't know, it's kind of like he has this like effect on you. It's almost like a spell that you can't let go of, but your guides are kind of just like, no, like there's somebody else waiting for you that won't just like zap away your energy like Antonio does. Hey, Jahmari, yeah, you can donate. So his current intention and his feelings, I kind of answered that already. Like he's just emotionally unavailable, and he keeps his heart at a distance. I don't know if that's personally for you or for everybody, but I think he's playing a game, actually. He's playing a game with you, and he like enjoys you pining after him. I'd rather you not be able to see him unless you're going to be like, yo, I'm out of here. Because the energetic vibes that I'm getting is that you're going to let him go, even though you're saying I can't seem to. I think that's more of a self-esteem thing. But again, I'm saying that your guides are going to be giving you the assistance to let go, because there is another man coming for you, and he'll make you look at Antonio like he's nothing. And you're going to be looking at this new man like, where have you been all my life? Like, like I waited so long for you. Like I wasted my energy on Antonio. And like, now that you're here, like I feel stupid about my past. Just kidding. But you know what I mean? Let's see what else did they have to say. I feel like they want to keep it very simple, because your mindset is still caught in the present moment, or rather the past. Like, I don't know what you guys had in the past with you and Antonio, but it's not working anymore, right? He's playing you like it's a game, and he's enjoying what he's doing. I would say like, don't worry about letting go, because your guides are going to be helping you with that. And it looks like they're going to be helping you when you're alone to yourself. Like suddenly you're alone and you'll be having these realizations to yourself, and you'll be like, this is what heart-to-heart readings told me. And I do feel like something is missing from Antonio. And then you'll be like experiencing the days go by and have Antonio like kind of like text you, but then not really text back. And you just be like, I've been living out this relationship in my head, or something like that. And you'll be like, but what I really want in my head is not what's happening. So I think I gotta go. And it's not gonna be easy for you, I think, but to let go, it's gonna be a sense of relief as well. Okay, Priscilla? Did you have another question? Because I feel like your second question didn't need to be answered. I'm going to pull another card for you, okay, Priscilla? Because I feel like this is hard for you, and I do want to help you. Oh, okay, you got change in progress. Yeah, she says, yeah, so confusing, and it's causing me anxiety. Change in progress. All right, so you see that cute little cat in the back. He's like, oh, shit, like, I'm scared. I'm going to fall into the water or something like that. That's you. You're scared. But whoever's in front of you, I don't know. It's like something takes over you, and suddenly you realize that this is not the life that I want to be living for myself. And then you make a conscious decision to just keep moving forward to joy. Like it just looks like you're going to be trying new things. Like you're going to dump Antonio, then you're going to be trying new things, and you're going to be like, I wonder what it's like to go to a bar by myself. So you go and you're just like, oh, this is great. Like I get to do whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about what to wear. I don't have to worry about how I present myself, and like if I look sloppy when I'm drunk, kind of a thing. I think what they're trying to say is that like there's just going to be an energy swept over you, and you're going to be like, I'm not weak. Why am I acting like I am? And you're just going to be choosing differently, choosing more wisely. Okay, Priscilla? I need to meditate a lot, but I can't seem to focus. I think it's because you've been living in your head for too long. But once you make the conscious decision to dump him, that's when you're like, I'm not going to live in my head anymore. I'm going to live my life the way that I want it to. All right, Priscilla? It sounds cool. Sounds really cool. Okay, Jahmari Stephens? Where you at? What's your question? Oh, damn. Why are people making up rumors about me? Okay. I feel like me writing this blog was very timely. Damn, I should write it soon, I feel like. Okay, anyways. So I was saying, before you got here, Jahmari, there's actually somebody that talked about, well, I read her into her, and like it seemed like she had bullies around her and stuff like that. You're welcome, Priscilla. And Jahmari, it looks like you're not going through something that's too different. So why? Let's see why they're making rumors about you, first of all. They're just preying on the weak. That's it. Not to say that you are weak. It's just that they've decided that they want to pick on you. So they are. I think there's just something about you that they feel like they need you to not be so strong, basically. Like they see that you're very smart, and that intimidates them a lot, and that makes them feel weak. So they're trying to make you feel weak now. It's, how do I say this? I'm going to try to say this in the nicest way possible. So Jahmari, you look like you're very strong, but I think there's something about you that you feel like it's almost like your kryptonite. Like when somebody in your social circle says something about you, that's somehow feels like so exploitative and just so diminishing. Like, I don't know, it's just something that like really pisses you off. And it's good that you're angry, because that means that you already have some kind of boundary to be angry towards them. But for some reason that just really gets you. I'm not really sure why, but it just seems like that's just what's happening. Let's see, what should we tell her? Let's say that, first of all. I think you need context. Yeah, it really pissed me off. I think you need more context in order to make a decision. So let's get into that. Let's see really why they're doing what they do, so that you can just be like, oh, that's why you're doing it? Okay, bye. Oh, what the fuck? That was really opposite of what I thought. All right, so the card says accept love. Isn't that so cute? And that little cat like picking some chocolates. It's so cute. All right, so, well, first of all, the people that are starting rumors about you, those people in particular, they have a very, very bad household, first of all. And when I mean bad, it means like their parents like are really emotionally neglectful. And so they see people that have a family, or they see people that have some sort of wholeness within them, and they're just sorry, my dog is dreaming. They see you and they just get so like jealous, and they think that like she doesn't deserve to feel that way, because I've never gotten that way. And honestly, like the way that they see you, I don't think that they're like out to get you. It just looks like this is what they do to everybody. You know, these particular people that started the rumors. So you actually don't need to fuel the flame, so to speak, by getting so angry that they're doing this to you, because it's actually not personal, because they don't know anything about you. And interestingly enough, you can actually use their tactic against them for the benefit of yourself. So when they see you, you know, what they really want is to be loved. Jahmari says, well, that's sad. It was something that was detrimental to my image. That's why I was upset. Yeah, and like, it's not personal at all. They're just doing it because like they can sense that you are loved and that you love yourself. And they just think that it's unfair because they never got that. So the way that you can use their tactic against them and to just be yourself is to be like, so that's why you're upset at me? Like, whoa, damn. Like, that means that I am loved. If you can really see that I have love. And you know what? I do love myself. I don't know. You already know that, but it's like that contrast in which they're trying to like plot against you with what they know. Like you take what they know and you come to realize that like it's visible to people now, right? And then there's the I guess the sympathy. It almost feels like pity on your end because you're still trying to establish like a power struggle. But don't do that because then you're just going to trap yourself. It's going to be like that saying that like revenge is basically drinking poison and waiting for them to die, right? Let me see. What should I say? Sorry, I'm talking to them. Oh, they're saying that there's something really important in the message of this little cauldron right here. They're basically saying that you choose the life that you want, but choose it wisely. People can do whatever it is that they want with you, but you have the free will. You have the free will to do whatever it is back to them, but that's going to hurt you too. So a lot of it is like actually learning to, it's not about backing down, because it just looks like you're taking it very personally and you're really getting bitter from this and turning it into a whole like negative cycle in your head. They're just saying that you've got to transform what they do to you and transmute it so that it doesn't affect you so much and it doesn't affect them so much. You need to solidify your world, so to speak, like put a barrier over it, a boundary, so that you can keep the peace within yourself. So that when there's rumors, you just be like, okay, there's rumors about me. Okay. You know, it's not, you can't control that. And that's the best thing for yourself, not to control that. Because then you can just go home and just be like, I feel free, even though there's shit happening around me. You know, that's my success right there. That, you know, aka you. I'm trying to come up with like a phrase that will help to stick within you. But basically what I'm going to write in my blog over my personal experience of having a bully is that there's more to life than your bully. And that helps you to zoom out from the drama and from the negativity and be like, oh, wait, I could still be happy. What the fuck am I doing? You know? So I hope that helped, Jahmari, okay? All right. So, Ife, are you still here? And Davy, Green, and Anime God. I'm actually going to cap off the list. So if Kat isn't here, Ife will be the last person because I am exhausted. All right. Okay, perfect. Kat is here too. Okay, so Ife, what's your question? You're welcome, Jahmari. I hope that helped because, I went through that phase too, where like I just made it into a whole negative thing, but that was just so exhausting and it really damaged me. So do it the healthy way. Okay. Ife, what's your question? And Kat, do you also have your question ready? So that when I'm done with Ife's, you can be next. Oh shit, you're 16? I don't know how I feel about reading to a 16-year-old. Fuck. Because, yeah, I can't read to somebody that's 16 because that has a whole host of problems in its own. So I'm sorry, but I can't read for you, Ife. I only read for people that are 18 and over. Because say something happens to you, say that you do something against my words, like suddenly they're gonna come after me, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that I don't want to help you, it's just that in order to protect you and I, it's best not to do a reading. So Ife, I'm sorry. All right, so Kat, what's your question? Why is Joshua acting jealous? Yeah, you can ask that. Only the angels will typically spin it back and try to make you become a more aware person so that you can be your happiest. So let's see what they say about that, Kat. Yeah, I'm sorry, Anime God. I thank you for being honest, though. All right, so why is Joshua acting jealous? It's weird because the energy that I'm getting back is really different. So the card that you got is Rebirth and what is it? Reinvention. I think he's jealous because you have self-control. I think he's jealous because you know how to live your life and you know how to do it your way. He's really seething with like a kind of anger. I think he's actually really fucking controlling and really insecure, like deep down, really fragile. So when he looks at you and he's really jealous of you, he's just jealous of the control that you have over your life. Does that make sense so far, Kat? You're welcome, Anime God. Okay, perfect. That makes sense. Okay. Are you dating this person or is he just your friend? Like, is it somebody that you're hoping to be with? Oh, it's your brother. Oh, shit. That's different. Okay. All right. That actually makes me concerned then. So he's going to try to tear you down because he wants you to feel just as weak as him. And he thinks that like he just completely doesn't understand like why he feels the way that he does and you feel the way that you do when you guys are lived in the same household, like raised by the same parents. Like that, it just doesn't click for him. He tries telling me what to do with my life. Yeah, no, don't fucking listen. He doesn't know what he's doing with his life. So when he tries to tear you down, I think now you have that higher perspective of like, you're just really insecure. And so you can just be like, bye, talk to me when you really want a genuine conversation. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's your brother, you don't have to take away a part of yourself and give it to him just because he's your brother. You can still say no, and you can still value your own time and your own energy. Okay, Kat? Because your guides are saying that you're too nice to him, and it's like you feel sorry for him, but you're really just not asserting your own boundaries when you do that. So what you need to do is show him those boundaries and to be assertive and to claim your space and your joy. And by doing that, he's actually going to be afraid of you. He's going to be like, oh shit, like, this girl is real, you know? It's very much like a negative entity. Like, I don't know if you ever worked with like negative spirits, but like if you pray to like your guardian angels or something like that to get rid of the negative energies, they go away like that. Because as soon as they see the truth, they're scared and they run. I would also consider harnessing your, asking your angels to harness your sense of assertiveness and your sense of, I almost want to say pride. I don't know why, but you're allowed to be proud of yourself. You're allowed to be proud of how far you've come and the damages that you've faced in the past that has made you who you are today. Like, don't fucking not be happy just because your brother doesn't want you to be happy. So ask your angels to help you to do that. Phew. So yeah, just by helping yourself, you're gonna be actually a beacon of light to your brother. I know that just seems so opposite because you're really actually pushing him away because he's detrimental to you. But when you work on yourself, other people will make that shift too. Okay, Kat? You're welcome, Kat. All right, guys, so that's the end of the reading. I'm Heart to Heart Readings, otherwise known as Jackie. Check out my website, hearttoheartreadings.com, for my services. I do a 1-card and 2-card reading for $12 and $20, and I do a 1-hour private for $100. I also do pet readings for 30 minutes at $60 and a lost pet reading for an hour at $120. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Bye.